Listen, I know why you clicked this video. Today you're gonna learn how to do a backflip in 1 day. This is what you're gonna be able to do after this video. Just ignore the black eye because I did fall on my face a couple times and I almost broke my neck. Luckily I have a crazy neck, so I was able to handle it.
No! You okay?
You gotta jump up and then flip around and then land on your feet. That's all. Just like that. It feels like it's really scary before you do it, but as soon as you do it, you're like, why was I scared of it? So the first step of the backflip is the jump. 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 Second step, swing your arms back. Jump, swing your arms back. See how swinging my arms back already makes me want to go backwards? So practice that a couple times. Jump, swing your arms back. See that? We're getting closer to the backflip. Once you practice that enough, let's go on to the third step, tucking in. Just try to keep your feet together. When you're tucked in, it's easier to rotate. When you open up, you just come straight down. Let me show you what it looks like when you combine the 3 steps. Jump straight up, arms back, knees in. You're jumping straight up, you're swinging your arms back. Don't make the mistake of jumping backwards because you're gonna land on your neck. You need to have the height first. The first time that I tried to do a backflip without knowing how to do it, I stood in front of the camera just recording in case I die. I probably stood there for an hour and I started sweating, scared to even attempt it. Don't get in a bad habit of just waiting for the perfect time because there's no perfect time. You just stay calm. Make sure you rewatch the video and listen to everything that I said. And when you feel like you really understand how to do a backflip, that's when you're ready to try it. But you're never gonna do a backflip if you never jump. You have to attempt it. I was standing there for an hour scared to do a backflip and now I can do it like nothing. I recommend if you're trying to learn the backflip that you're at least like in shape. If you're out of shape, it might be a little bit harder to learn it, and if you fall, you're gonna get hurt even more. Let me tell you guys the story of how I learned the backflip. So one day I was going to the beach, and when I got there, I met these guys that were just learning how to do a backflip for the first time. So I approached them and I told them, how do you do a backflip? I was just hoping they would tell me like a couple of things like, oh, you just gotta jump, you gotta commit. But then they were like, no, you gotta try it. So they said, practice the jump first. So I did this, and I was just jumping a couple of times. Once I did that, they told me next, I gotta swing my arms back. Jump, swing my arms back. I was like, that's pretty easy, so when am I gonna do the backflip? And I didn't realize I was already halfway there. All I had to do from there was just tuck my knees. I was really scared to go upside down, so I had 2 spotters. When I jumped up, they were just like pushing me up a little bit to help me rotate. I kept trying it like that, and then eventually I started landing it on my feet with the spotters.
There you go.
I just want to point out that after the first flip, when I really attempted it, all the fear was almost gone. And I just wanted to learn all the techniques so I could do it consistently. I kept trying it. Eventually I started landing it on my feet with 2 spotters. Then we got rid of 1 spotter and I kept doing it with 1 spotter.
There you go. There you go.
He was just pushing me up a little bit when I jumped to get me more height. And then eventually he started just using like a couple fingers, barely touching me.
Huh?
And then he was like, you're ready to do it on your own. So I jumped up again, I tucked good, and I started getting really close to landing. So I tried it like 3 more times, and then I got my first flip. Just to summarize, let me tell you how to do it again. You're gonna jump up as high as you can, you're gonna swing your arms back as hard as you can, and you're gonna tuck as hard as you can. 3 things: jump, swing your arm back, tuck. And when you jump up, stay tucked. And then you're gonna release, find the floor. After a couple of tries, you're gonna realize the right timing to land. Make sure you guys leave all your questions about how to do a backflip down in the comments because I'm gonna be answering all of them. If I land this backflip, you gotta subscribe and like the video.